So the idea is to curate certain projects. There's an effort required from corporate, there's an effort required from the students. In a lighter sense, I always believe that a cabbage goes to college and should become a cauliflower.
Please join me in welcoming Dr. Srinivas Chunduru, founder of VANS Group. An HR trailblazer, in the past he's worked with Piramal Group, Larsen & Toubro and Ola. Thank you so much for joining us today. When I was reading about VANS Skilling and Advisory, what I found most intriguing was the Interim CxO model called Meraki. So can you please start by giving us a brief rundown about that?
Thank you so much for the question. After working for about 20 years in the corporate in larger companies like Piramal and Larsen & Toubro, I worked at the CxO level, both heading the business as well as the group CHRO. One of the unmet needs I always felt as a CxO was having an interim team which could solve some of the problems which could have been lasting only for 6 to 15 months or 20 months to say so. What do I mean? Now, if a company has been acquired by a private equity, now there are a few fixed agendas which needs to be fixed in next 10 months, 12 months period of time. Could be an HR agenda, could be a finance agenda. So our role is essentially moving into those roles, owning up the function, delivering whatever has been agreed upon, and hand over and move on from that place. Whole idea is it's almost like a set of black commandos that we have. We go, finish one operations positively, and move on from there.
Black Commandos is definitely an apt metaphor for this. Also, I think the real testament to the successfulness of the VANS Skilling and Advisory approach is the fact that you've recently managed to train 5,500 corporate executives and students, which is huge. Also, Srini, I want to draw your attention to how we all know there's an intelligence quotient, emotional quotient, social quotient, but while being in the middle of a pandemic, there's also a need to build upon an adversity quotient. So how do you think B-School students today can align themselves in this regard?
Thank you for this question. The B-School story is probably about 18, 19 years back. I started my personal association as B-School. The feedback that we used to receive from the corporate was similar. One has to bridge the gap between corporate and campuses. So the idea was when we started this company, we said we should have one vertical which should focus on helping the budding managers fill this gap. We called it as Yugma. So under Yugma, what we essentially do is not just a few sessions on grooming or interviewing, but fundamental changes in human beings, which means we talk about certain behavioral aspects, which you touched upon. We talked about certain functional aspects of how to go deeper into that, how to apply, concepts into that. Things that students enjoy the most working with us in Yugma would be a series of live projects. We firmly believe that during an MBA program, a student should at least do 15 live projects. When I say live projects, it should not be just a tick in the box, but solving some real problems. The students of Yugma, for example, are undergoing what we call it as value trees. One of the projects that they are doing is each of the students are taking different sectors and finding out up to 12 levels, how does the revenue and profit of the company is driven, and map one of the companies towards that. Now that would give you a lot of clarity on why should anybody exist in the business, which is what one question each of the MBAs are always asked for.
Yugma sounds incredibly exciting. Now that we are on the topic of skill enhancement, I want to shift your attention to an article I recently read about an interview with the Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship of our country, Sri Mahendranath Pandey. And in that, he talked about how new models of learning and skill development will be central to post-COVID-19 recovery. So my question to you is, how is VANS aligning with the main tenets of the ministry, especially given that Make in India narrative is at an all-time crescendo right now?
I think, two elements to this discussion. One element is when the Honorable Minister talks about skilling, probably he's referring to the blue-collared workers and some of the basic skills that one would talk about. As far as VANS is concerned, there is one large project that we ran for an organization of actually creating gainful employment for 100,000 people. We have actually set up skilling centers where unemployed youth of the country actually undergo a 245-hour training program, post which they get placed with certain companies to talk about. So that's our involvement in the skilling at the blue-collared worker. Specifically to COVID-19 and what you are referring to, So I think one of the most important things is to relook the whole pedagogy from a B school perspective. If one looks at how can we move that to create more impact in the society and give more practical knowledge to the students. Now, if I have to pose a question, why do you have more entrepreneurs from engineering schools than B schools? Probably because, while B school is so close to entrepreneurship, but actually keeps people away from entrepreneurship. That's again a cultural element. So how does B school link all of these things is also one more learning as part of the skilling that you talked about. Over to you.
The paradoxical relationship between B schools and entrepreneurship is something that I never really thought about, so it's actually quite intriguing. With that, Srini, I would like to thank you for your time and really readjusting our focus on skilling and employability. I hope you had a good time.
Thank you so much, and I congratulate you that at a very young age you are trying to learn newer things and setting up newer things. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure the 2-year MBA program at IIM Jammu is going to help you immensely, given that you already have an edge compared to many other students. So good luck to you.
To those watching, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.